Epic day at the thrift shop. This day keeps giving and giving.
Sell the right item, the right way. American arbitrage. My thrift shop strategy is pretty simple. I just gather all the items that catch my eye, that I either know have value or I think may have some value, and then I start to separate and do some research. I usually grab another cart. This is my original cart. Some of that I hadn't looked up at that point, and most of these I decided to get here in the second cart, except for those My Little Ponies down there in the corner. And the starting lineups, for the most part, I decided not to get. The headliners as well. At $1 a piece, not the worst price in the world, but there's just not much value in them. I did get that Rob Dibble because I could make a few bucks, and I really like selling this kind of stuff, so I decided to get him and a couple other figures. Let me show you what else I got here in just one sec. Hey guys, let's start out with this plane we got. This is a metal decorative plane. I'd say it's probably like a Hobby Lobby kind of plane. It is a kind of a World War II fighter jet. Picked it up for $3. I expect this will get 15 to 20 plus shipping, so not a bad pickup at all. I found a bunch of cards, sports cards today, and trading cards, new in the package, unopened. These don't go for as much as you'd think. Pardon me. But they're not bad, and at the price I paid, I'm happy about it. So let's check it out. We start out with this 1992 FLIR Ultra, $2. $2 for that. I expect 10-ish plus shipping, not too much. A lot of fun. This is kind of neat. This is a Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. Pro Set did this in the 90s, I think 91, 92. $2. This is not the best set ever, but I should get 5 to 7 plus shipping. I may even open this on film so you guys can see what the cards look like. If you're interested, let me know. What's next? We got a Amazonable thing, I believe. Although I don't do Amazon too much, so this will probably go on eBay. It's Hella 90s. It's a game. I got it mostly because it was $1.50. $1.50. This goes for about 9 or 10 shipped. So I should make a few bucks on that. Nothing crazy there. Next up, we got another box of cards. This is another $2 box. This is not unopened packs, but rather I think it says it somewhere there, but it's 4 complete sets. So I'm going to open this, sell each set for about $3 to $4 a piece, maybe $5 a piece plus shipping. So I should, 5-6 times the money on that. Pretty easy. Next up, we got a Doctor Who mug. This Doctor Who mug right here in the case. I paid, sorry, got to get used to this camera. 75 cents for it. I believe this will get 8 to 10 plus shipping. Not bad. Bread and butter stuff today, but a lot of neat stuff, a lot of interesting stuff, a lot of stuff I like. Here's another card box. This one isn't sealed, but it is 4 complete commemorative sets in there of basically the Super Bowls up until like 1990. I should be able to get 4 or 5 plus shipping per set. $2 for the whole box, 4 sets. Not bad. This all came out today in the thrift store. They bring out carts and stuff, and I caught most of these on the cart, some of them in the aisles. This is a Utah favorite, Lagoon, Pioneer Village. This is probably 60s, 70s. It was made in Japan. See if you can see that. 75 cents. Vintage, cool, like little trivet or trinket, like thing to put your coffee mug on. Probably has 15 or 20. I really don't know what that goes for, but for 75 cents, I'm going to try it out. Next up, as you can see at the start of this video, I got a lot of starting lineup stuff in the video. I didn't get most of it because it just didn't make sense, unfortunately. I wanted to. I love that kind of stuff, but I just didn't do it because the profit wasn't there. Did pick up a couple that can make me a few bucks. Is Rob Dibble, 1992, I believe, for $1 right there. And I should be able to get about 4 or 5 plus shipping. Mark Rippon was a big deal in this year, I believe, 91, 92, right after they went to the Super Bowl, I think. Or did he go to the Super Bowl, or was it Doug Williams? I forgot, but he was a pretty popular quarterback for like a year or two. This is a little more of a special starting lineup. Got it for $1, should go for about 8 to 10 plus shipping. Next up, let's show you these two. Some new with tags, vintage baseball ties, pretty cool. Here we got Rodney Hampton. I just like the football starting out lineups a little bit better. I think they sell better. This is $1. This will go for about 10 ships, so 4 or 5 plus shipping. Next up, we got a couple Ralph Marlin ties from 1994. So this is the year that right after the inaugural season of both the Colorado Rockies and the Florida Marlins. You can see them both right here. I got them both for $2 a piece. They do have the tags. Both of them have the tags. So I don't know what those will go for. I saw one slightly cooler Florida Marlins one. I think they were asking $25. I'm probably going to go 10 to 15 plus shipping a piece. $2 a piece, good pickup, good vintage stuff. I love it. Here's a couple more ties along that line. Got some of the Ninja Turtle stuff I want to show you here. Caught up in the threads there, so I'm going to have to fix that. So that is a Stamp Collection Taz tie. Another Ralph Marlin Padres vintage with their old kind of orange and blue colors. Probably 5 to 10 on that, and maybe 6 or 7 or 8 shipped for the Taz one, but it's nice. Next up we have a White Sox tie. I believe this is also RM Sports, so Ralph Marlin Sports, Chicago White Sox tie, another $2 tie. I usually like to pay about $1, but those are pretty cool, so I paid a little more. This is neat. This is a FAO Schwartz kangaroo with the Joey. It's a Toys R Us plush, a large one as you can tell. I'm a big dude, not tall but fat. And this Joey was only, this kangaroo with the Joey was only $1. I had to pick it up. To sell it quick, I'd say 10 to 15 plus shipping. I mean, you might be able to get 20, 25 if you held out a little bit longer for that. We got a bunch of turtle stuff. First off, I love this kind of stuff. A bag of Turtles weapons, 50 cents. You'd be surprised what some of these individual weapons, Ninja Turtle weapons, can go for. Some of them will go for $2, $3, all the way up to $12, $15. I'll have to look. More than likely, a couple will be separated, and the rest will be sold in a lot. You know, they're parts to vehicles, like the laugh gas. I believe it's part of a sewer tricycle or something they had from back in the day. Used to love that stuff. Got a bunch of Ninja Turtles. I actually missed a couple. A couple people beat me to some. Here is, which one's Bebop and which one's Rocksteady? But this is Bebop and Rocksteady. I forgot which one is which. These two will go together. I paid 50 cents a piece on them. I'll put both these together for about $12 to $15 shipped. We got a Yojimbo, I think is his name, Usagi. He was actually from a comic book, and he was kind of brought into the Ninja Turtles universe, so not bad at all. 50 cents as well. Here's one of the spinny Michelangelos, where you spin it and his arms whirl around. Next up, we got a couple more turtles for sure. I actually paid 50 cents for this by itself. This is Casey Jones' little golf bag that he would carry his hockey stick weapons with. This typically goes from 6 to 8 shipped. I've sold it several times. Here's another one of those wacky movement turtles. That's a Raphael, and this is a half shell Leonardo. I have to look in it, but it might have some weapons in there. So those are all 50 cents a piece. Some more vintage toys as well. This is part of the turtle cycle, I think is what it's called. It's like the little sidecar. This was 50 cents, and I'll sell this by itself for $7 to $9 shipped. I usually do a price like 3 or 4 plus shipping, 5 plus shipping. This is vintage 1984, 5 or 6. I couldn't quite read it. This is Globe. They made the Micro Machines and a couple other figures from back then. I don't know who he is. I'll have to look him up, but I believe it was 50 cents. Should be $5 to $10 plus shipping. This is another starting lineup guy, but he's loose. This is Mike Richter from the New York Rangers. I actually sometimes like when toys are out of the package. In fact, I bought many of them new, and then I've taken them out of the package and then sold them because the shipping is much, much easier, much less expensive. And on some of these with the margins being so small, but I think this will be about 4 or 5 plus shipping out of the package. We have this. This is a Mattel 50 cent kind of, I think it's called Loving Family or something like that. They're like little dollhouse figures. Typically get a lot of these and you could sell them for 10 to 15 bucks. The dad by himself would be 6 or 7. I'll probably wait till I find the mom and a couple of the kids, which I find all the time. Here's another one of those Popo figures. I sold a whole lot of them for $35 the other day. This was 50 cents for the White Knight. I'll probably put him up by himself for about 7 to 10 bucks shipped, or 4 or 5 plus shipping. Until I find some more, and if it sells before then, which it probably will with the way things have been going lately, I'll sell it. What else do we have? We have These are some Korean folk dolls. I actually didn't know much about these. I was passing them by and they looked interesting. They were $1.50. I looked them up and it seems like the low end's about $16 shipped. So for $1.50, good filler for the Christmas season or just the holiday season in general. Next up we have I kind of took a flyer on this. This is a elevated frozen crystal palace, but it's not the whole thing. I'm not sure how it elevates. I think I have to put a battery in it. Mostly got it because it was $1.50. Incomplete. If it elevates a little bit, it's probably gonna be 15 or 20 bucks. So not bad at all for that pickup. You got two 1993 Tasmanian Devils, one with a jacket and another. There was actually a third, but it didn't have the tag, so I didn't get them. These were $1 a piece. I mean, I'll ask 10 bucks plus shipping. And last but not least, we have this kind of neat piece. Or is there anything else? Yeah, this is an M&M World. So M&M World is in Vegas, football. They had a couple footballs that were nicer than this. They were going from 20 to 50 bucks. I didn't see any of these, kind of plastic ones, rubber rather. I'm probably going to ask about 12 to 15 plus shipping for this, see how it goes, but 75 cents on this. So that's what I got today. I don't know if you guys, or if I've talked about it at all. I am an auctioneer, and this is where we do the auctions every other week or once a month, depending on how much stuff we have. It's a lot of fun. I've been doing it for about 5 or 6 years since I had my own place. We actually consign as well. So we have about a third of the building over there behind the camera where I have the eBay area, and we do some other stuff locally. So thank you so much for watching this. I really appreciate it. Didn't edit too much today. I'm still learning how to do that. Just wanted to give you kind of a rundown of what I did today and what we found and what I think we can make. It was a pretty good haul. Thank you so much for watching.